Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. We got a great singles match for you today. Two singles players on the up and up, doing very well this year so far. We got Kaiser Huang going up against Jake Maringoni. Winner is in a number one contender match. Very exciting stuff here. Jake already having a fantastic season. He's been around forever. I don't know if he's ever been in a contender match before. Maybe before any of us were born, he's been around that long. But this year alone, he's already been the MVP of Last One Standing, and he had a very impressive win over Nazario to get here. Kaiser not only having a great showing in the Last One Standing as well, but having a very impressive knockout over Mike Shea to make it to this match here today. Should be a good one. Two evenly matched players who I don't think have ever played each other, so I think we're in for some fun times. Let's hear what the players have to say in the promo.
I just realized I've accepted a lot of fandom players into my faction, but I have to be here a lot. This is like my 7th match, 8th match of the season, whenever this comes out. We've been doing a lot. But you got a shot at a title. Like, it's close in fandom, which is crazy. If you would have told me when I first started managing you that you could play for a title. I think you have the knowledge. I think you overall have the movie knowledge. You know the world of a lot of these movies. It matters if you like them. We'll find out. But I think Kaiser's the same way. Kaiser likes a lot, but also doesn't like some of them. So we'll see which one comes up in what round. I think you have a shot, though, at a more contenders match. And if you do lose, it's okay, because you're the MVP, so you can cash in again and do this whole thing again. So good luck. What Bar says, good luck to Kaiser, but more luck to us.
To you, but more luck to me.
Sure. Let's play,
Well, buddy, here we are on the doorstep. And yet again, I'm here managing against Cody. Also for, just him, I feel like I've managed against, 7 or 8 times this year. But it's been intense every time, and I expect today to be no different. I think both of you proved in Last One Standing how formidable you are, that you deserve to be in this position to move on to a potential number one contender match. I think you in particular, I think you've upped your game pretty significantly, and I feel really good about your chances today, even though, no disrespect to Jake Prime, I've played him pretty much everywhere except here. So I know what he can do, but how are you feeling about this?
Jake is definitely a very big upgrade from Mike. No disrespect, but Jake is Jake. Jake's moving knowledge is just out of this world. In fact, I think it's just anyone with the name Jake has a knowledge that is great. But like the saying goes, strong enough to have it all, too weak to take it. Let's go.
Those were interesting. I have been seeing Cody and Jake quite a bit this year already. that is a good point that was made. But yeah, both players seem ready. Both players seem in a new spot. Let's see what they do with it. We'll start here with round number 1. Round number 1 is going to work like this. It's going to start with 10 questions in the round of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer at the end of 15 seconds. I'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get in round number 1?
Nah.
All right, then. Your first question comes in the category of DC. At the end of The Dark Knight, what does Alfred do with the letter that Ray gave him to give to Bruce? When I read the rules now, I kind of black out at this point. So, just because I have it I finish and I go, did I say the right thing? I don't remember. 5. It's like highway hypnosis. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
He burns it.
And Jake.
We burned the forest down. Burns it.
Yeah, he does burn it. That is correct. We'll move to the next question, which comes in the category of Disney animation. Which Disney animated film features a house with a system of tubes that transport people to different rooms in the house? Sounds convenient. My house is only 3 rooms. 1 door leads me to each, so I guess I could. But yeah. Hi, Tim. Hope you're having fun on vacation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jake.
Meet the Robinsons.
And Kaiser.
Oh, right. Encanto.
Meet the Robinsons is the correct answer. So, Jake takes the 2-1 lead as we move to the third question, which will come in the category of Marvel. What is the first name of Dave's girlfriend in KickAss? My desk is like broken, where it's getting really wobbly. So, you might see a lot of that going on tonight. Oh, Jake's right. I will see them both again later tonight. That's crazy. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Both players seem very certain of their answers. We'll go to Kaiser.
Kayla.
And Jake.
Katie?
Katie is the correct answer.
Oh, boy.
Katie
that came from somewhere.
Jake takes the 3-1 lead. Let's get to the next question, which comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. How many Wizarding World films did Alexander Desplat compose the score for? I imagine this gentleman was made fun of a lot in high school. Desplat. They probably threw stuff at him, and they were like, "Hey, Desplat," and then. I was never a bully, but I got to know how the bullies think in order to stop them. So that's what I imagine bullies would do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jake.
1.
And Kaiser.
2.
2 is the correct answer. Both deathly Kalos. So Kaiser will cut into the lead. It is now 3-2. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of YA. The villain Janine belongs to which faction in the Divergent series? Oh, I almost made a joke I shouldn't have. Oh, it sucks when Tim's not here. Because then normally I'd just be like, Tim, I'm thinking of a joke I can't make right now, so you say something. But here we are. It's me and my thoughts. I didn't go to this pub hop. This is a fake shirt. I'm a fraud. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Kaiser, I think.
Erudite.
And Jake.
Erudite.
We're gonna cut. Sorry about that. There's a point to each person. Jake's is phonetically correct as well, so that both correct. Each get a point. It's 4-3. We're gonna move right along to the next question here, and it comes in the category of Pixar. Which Pixar film features the characters Wilden, Blazy, and Laurel? Oh God, sorry. I've been having my health is just not well. You know how at the beginning everyone's like, "I wish you a happy, healthy New Year." Someone forgot the healthy part. I've been very sick. I don't like it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
Incredibles 2.
And Jake.
Said Finding Dory.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for Onward. Onward.
Oh.
Wilden's dad.
Laurel.
Mom. Lazy's the pet. But, we'll move to your next question, which comes in the category of sci-fi icons. Who plays Agent Smith in The Matrix Resurrections? I didn't even know this movie was coming out. And truthfully, I hadn't seen all 3. I had only seen the original Matrix, which I hear is, and I agree now that I've seen them, that's really the only one you need to see. But then this one came out, and I was like, since when was this happen? So I'm not as plugged in as I used to be to the Matrix. Get it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jake.
Jonathan Groff.
And Kaiser.
Jonathan Groff.
Jonathan Groff is correct. Even pace, 5-4. Let's get to the next question, which comes in the category of Star Wars. What color is the lightsaber that Luke wields against Kylo on Crate in The Last Jedi? Cody loves a good guess a color question. And Tim loves to write a good guess a color question. What are you going to do? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
Blue.
And Jake.
Blue.
Blue is correct. Good job, guys. That's a point apiece. Jake leads 6-5. We'll move to the next question. The penultimate question, as there are no perfect rounds. It comes in the category of Middle Earth. Who is the last person to fight Bolg in Lake Town in the Desolation of Smaug? It's okay. Shit happens. Green and blue look very similar, to be fair. So two, colorblind people, I imagine. There's not much of a distinction. Though this year, green and blue is the difference between Fandom and Melee. And also orange and purple. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to, I forget, so Jake.
I said Bod.
And Kaiser.
Legolas.
Legolas is correct. Kaiser ties it up at 6-6. As we get to the final question of this round, it'll come in the category of Planet of the Apes. In Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, what type of location do Malcolm and company see with power that shows them the restoration of the dam worked? These are good movies. I just wish there was more information to pull from them. Half of them are really short. But there's new ones coming out. I'm very excited for those. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
I think it's a kind of a petrol station.
And Jake?
Gas station.
Gas station, petrol. I imagine they're the same thing. So that both are correct. And we are tied at the end of round number 1. It is 7-all. So we're going to move into round number 2. And so round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel. 8 random categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep it. They spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down to multiple choice, in which case it will only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are DreamWorks, Law & Order, Middle Earth, Scores and Soundtracks, Marvel, Pixar, James Bond, and Star Trek. Now, with that being said, Kaiser, we are tied, but you are the higher-ranked player. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I think we should defer here, Kaiser.
I agree.
Yeah, we'll go spin.
Yeah.
And we'll bring in Cody.
You couldn't have scored one more point, just so we could have had the option. Okay, yeah, we'll go.
And Jake, this will be your first. And it's on Scores and Soundtracks, so keep it or spin again.
I mean, I do like the category. I used to be the maestro a long time ago.
Yeah, but we missed that Harry Potter one.
Yeah, we did. It's because I'm an idiot. We can spin.
Okay,
again.
that's fine.
I like. There's just 2 categories I don't like.
Yeah.
We can take everything else.
All
All right,
Okay.
let's spin it. Yeah, let's. Try
There's
again.
3 actually we don't want. One's called Opponent's Choice.
That's true. That's true.
You know, well, I'm going to go ahead and spin it again now.
Thanks, buddy.
Lands on Pixar.
Hey, we can use that.
Yeah.
Be smart.
Good advice. All right. Jake, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Pixar?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Your first question. Which Pixar film features 2 characters failing a test because they started to argue before taking it?
Monsters University.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question.
Actually, hold on.
You know,
Can you bring Jake?
Jake, yep.
What's up?
So they didn't specifically fail the test because they argue. They failed because for a multitude of reasons, including that hard scrabble doesn't think them worthy. I'm not sure if that's the only reason that they failed the test.
Flawed.
Can you repeat the question, please, Nick?
Which Pixar film features two characters failing a test because they started to argue before taking it?
But does he deem them unworthy because they're arguing? I think is where...
No. Okay, so basically what happened was they started arguing, then they go and knock over the screen canister, then it attracted hard scrabble's attention. So actually, I don't think it's worth a chance because technically they did argue. So
yeah, I don't think there's enough grounds here.
Okay.
So, but
Yeah,
good talking it
sure.
out though. But yeah, no challenge.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Then Jake will get the 2 points. It is 9-7 as we move to the second question. Wheezy is a toy of what specific kind of animal in the Toy Story franchise?
A penguin.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, Jake, your third question. Who voices Nigel the Pelican in Finding Nemo?
Jeffrey Rush.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, Jake, your penultimate question. Who does Syndrome try to kidnap before his death in The Incredibles?
Jack.
That is correct for 2 points.
Maybe make a good sidekick.
And Jake, your final question. What is the name of the band Maylin and her friends are trying to raise money to see in Turning Red?
Fuck. I knew this like 2 days ago. I'll take multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, 4 Directions, B, High Five, C, 4 Town, or D, 5 and Out? I can repeat those because...
Yes, sorry.
Sorry.
All good. Your options again are A, 4 Directions, B, High Five, C, 4 Town, or D, 5 and Out.
C, 4 Town.
That is correct for 1 point, and thank you, Kaiser, for appreciating 4 Directions. So we're going to bring back the wheel. Jake gets his score up to 16. Kaiser's still at 7. We're going to bring back the wheel. We're going to bring back Jake, the other one, and Kaiser. This will be your first spin. Lands on Star Trek. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I should probably keep it, right?
Yeah, I think you should keep this.
Okay. Also, by the way, am I like lagging a bit?
I don't think so.
Seem all right.
Could be me.
I think you've been fine. Yeah, I think you're good.
Okay. Sure.
All right. Cool. Here we go. All right. Kaiser, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Star Trek?
I hope so.
All right, your first question. The planet Tenax is featured in which Star Trek film?
Star Trek Beyond.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your second question. Who does Picard call a coward after they suggest destroying the Enterprise in Star Trek First Contact?
Worf.
That's correct for 2 points. All right, Kaiser, your third question. Who plays the villain Soren in Star Trek Generations?
Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah, that's correct for 2 points. All right, Kaiser, your penultimate question. In Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, what kind of transportation does Sulu procure in order to transport the whale tank?
Helicopter.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, and Kaiser, your final question. In Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, what body part do the Centaurian slugs use to enter Chekhov and Terrell's body? Sorry, that should say SETI eels, not Centaurian slugs.
Their ears.
That is correct for 2 points and a clean sweep of Star Trek. So with that, Kaiser gets his score up to 17. Jake with 16. We got a 1-point game, folks, as we head into round number 3. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fight. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
No.
All right, then. The first category you can bet points on is DreamWorks. All right, we'll get bets starting with Kaiser.
2.
And Jake.
2.
All right, points apiece. Your question is, what is the name of King Julian's right-hand man and advisor in the Madagascar series? Town does slap, and they spell all of their songs like with a letter that's wrong. Like if it says U, they do the letter U. I learned that when I wrote a question recently. Wow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
I hope his name Maurice.
And Jake.
Some people walking around calling me Maurice.
Maurice is the correct answer. 2 points apiece. 19 to 18. As we get to the second category you can bet points on, it's the category of fandom quotes. We'll get bets starting with Jake.
0.
And Kaiser.
Stats only.
Hooray, my favorite. All right. Your question of fandom quotes. Which Wizarding World film features the quote, "Facing this stuff in real life is not like school. In school, if you make a mistake, you can just try again tomorrow." What a bitch. This category. We should do like an all. I think we'll do an all quotes.
I'm just going to put my whiteboard like this.
Okay. Whatever you got. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jake?
No.
Kaiser?
I actually don't know when they said film or character. I just said all about Phoenix.
It is indeed Order of the Phoenix, but no points for that, no points gained, no points lost. We're still at 19 to 18. As we get to the third category you can bet points on, it's Disney animation. We'll get bets starting with Kaiser.
1.
And Jake.
2.
All right, your question is Disney animation. The character Colonel Happy is what kind of animal in a 1960s Disney animated film? I'm having a good time. That's me. We're going to get answers in 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
That is Jake's first repeat. The question again. The character Colonel Happy is what kind of animal in a 1960s Disney animated film?
Wait, so can you say the name again? I don't think I like heard it right.
Colonel Happy. The tense moment, so. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
That is Jake's second repeat. Question again. The character Colonel Happy is what kind of animal in a 1960s Disney animated film? We're going to the next question no matter what happens. So it's not that tense. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Kaiser. That one.
A horse.
And Jake.
I said a bear.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for an elephant from the Jungle Book.
Oh, right.
Also, almost started singing the Bare Necessities, which would have been bad, but I didn't, so we're fine. Kaiser now, both lose points. Kaiser only loses one, so Kaiser now leads 18-16. It's a 2-point game. As we get to the penultimate question in round number 3, it's the category of the Worlds of DC. We'll get bets starting with Jake.
2.
And Kaiser.
2.
All right. Here's the sitch. Both hit, both miss. We go on to the final question. Kaiser hits while Jake misses. That's the match. Jake hits while Kaiser misses. We go on to the... I'm over-explaining now. You get it. Your question. Who plays Dr. Stephen Shin, who finds Black Manta in the post-credit scene of Aquaman?
Oh, God.
Good answers in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. No repeats? All right. We'll go to Kaiser.
I think it's wrong. Michael Stupak.
And Jake.
Randall Park.
That's right.
Randall Park is the correct answer. So, Kaiser will lose 2 points. Jake will gain 2 points. The lead has flipped. Jake leads 18-16. As we go into the final question, 2-point game, the final category you can bet points on is Law and Order. We'll get bets starting with Kaiser.
2.
And Jake.
1.
All right. You all know the story. This will be the final question of the match. Your question is, what are Mike and Marcus doing when Mike is shot nearly dead at the beginning of Bad Boys for Life? Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Jake. Cool. We're good. We'll get answers starting with Kaiser.
Racing each other.
Okay. And Jake.
Racing each other on foot.
And your winner, Jake Maringoni. The correct answer was indeed racing each other on foot was what we were looking for. Listen, Jake's no stranger to late game comebacks. This is definitely one for the ages. Kaiser playing absolutely. They honestly both played just about even. They did the same in round 1. They did just about the same in round 2. And then they hit all of the questions that each other hit, and they missed all the questions that each other missed. It was as even as it could get up until the end right there. Fantastic way to keep your head in it. Fantastic way to close a match out. I think either player needs to hang their head about today's match because they both played absolutely amazing. We'll bring in our unfortunate second place finisher for today, Kaiser. Kaiser, you seem frustrated. I understand. I get it. You've been having one heck of a year up to this point, and even including this point, I think is fair to say. Just because you didn't come out with the win today doesn't mean we won't see you in a contender match in the future, because if I'm making bold predictions today, I think that's one I should make. So, Kaiser, how are you feeling about the match? I know it didn't go your way. Probably some frustrations to get out.
Yeah, like he came out the round 3 that I just bet poorly, and that's what happened. So yeah, like I got nothing to say, really.
I think the quotes one, I think, is in particular, I think, and I just, like I said backstage, it's like the 1 in 20 shot that it's the franchise that he knows the best, and it's just unfortunate luck. And then in the Worlds of DC question, it's just and it like a really deep actor in one of these movies that's in.
And yeah, another disadvantage is I have no idea who the fuck Randall Park is, so I can't put a name to the face. So
and
the
it's
only
like,
thing I've gone is a name. So it's
and I know like
yeah.
we've discussed that like American TV actors is something that you just aren't as up on, just like
Yeah,
because you don't
it's fine.
watch as much American TV. So it's just it's just like an unfortunate just unfortunate luck there. But I think the rest of the match showed just how formidable he was. Like legitimately clean sweeping Star Trek with very little hesitation. Was really impressive. But Jake Prime held in there. He played well. He went 9 for 10 in Pixar, which I was really impressed by. And yeah, I think both players deserve to win today. So I'm like, yeah, well, obviously I'm disappointed because I want my guy to win. Like it's guys named Jake and M in number 1 contender matches. Like it's a trend now officially. So yeah, I think we'll bounce back from this. I know that how competitive Kaiser can be, and I think he's going to bounce back from this, and I'm excited for him to come back in singles, and I'm especially excited for him in teams. I'm just waiting for the rule of 2 green room any day now. So yeah, I still love this guy. It's an honor to have him around, and he's going to come back stronger.
Absolutely. Yeah, just crunch the numbers. You guys had the exact same accuracy. This was a knockdown brawl out to its very definition. But Kaiser, we do look forward to seeing you in the very near future in both singles and teams. As Jake said, I think you're going to make some waves this year. We look forward to it. As we bring in our winner today, possible surprise winner, Jake Maringoni.
I'm surprised, Cody.
Hey, correct the record. Have you ever been in a singles contender match, Brandon?
No.
All right, man.
No, I was in teams briefly, but no, singles has always eluded me, and wow. That's,
well, listen, you're going to your first one. Based on the way your first 2 matches of the year went, yours and Kaiser's, I think Kaiser was maybe coming in the favorite to this, and was probably the favorite throughout the match when he had a 1-point lead. But you do what you do, and you wait till the end to switch things up, and you got the win. Jake, I've always thought you had a potential for fandom, but it seemed like your focus was elsewhere at all times. Maybe a little bit of redirect here, and you're already in a contender match. Who knows? Maybe you'll go a little bit further. How you feeling about the win?
I think I've never played Kaiser 1-on-1 like you were alluding to at the beginning. And I think he's a fantastic player. He's one of those players who can play consistently great in Fandom and Melee. And I also just love the fact that he's one of 2 other people another person that I know to be on the same time zone as me. So that feels really cool. I think Kaiser played like fantastic today. I thought he was absolutely impressive in Trek. It just came down to the last round and just being as smart as I could be with it when it came to betting. I think outside of the Disney animation, which didn't really change anything, it made it a little bit harder for me to come back, but I was still able to come back. I just didn't think I was going to get to this point where it would be where I would just have. I didn't think I was going to get to this point. I thought maybe I'd play well, maybe I'd catch up in round 3 and then lose it completely. But completely shocking, but I'm very happy. And now I should probably put a little bit more focus onto fandom studying and like really prepping for this. Just a little bit more, and we'll see. But holy crap, it feels really good, I must say.
Yeah. So there's like multiple things I want to say. One, like Kaiser, I have the utmost respect for in this league. He was in Club Dread before I came over, and then he went to Fun DMC. I was a little ticked off because I really was excited to work with Kaiser because I think Kaiser could hold a belt in one of these leagues. 2, I hate that you guys edit things out. I really hate that you edit things out in round 3 because there is a moment in round 3 that I tell Jake, don't have him bet 2. Stop it. He bets 2, and he loses it, and he misses it. And that's just flip of the game. So I was kind of actually against Jake at that moment because I wanted to go home, and Kaiser just didn't Kaiser and Jake didn't listen to me. But overall, I just think I have to say at this point, I mean, I've been here a long time. It's like we own this division at the start of the season. Like, everything is coming up us. It is crazy how it's looking right now. Like, and I don't think it's anything I'm adding. I just think our team is like the group that we have focused on Fandom is crazy. They're working together on Fandom. They're helping each other. This is nuts. Like, this division is mine right now. And I am having a blast doing it because I hate to show up and lose like 6 of the matches that I'm here for. No, I've only lost like 2 coming up. So overall, just Jake, I'm proud of Jake. And I think now, I mean, I don't. What's next? Can you just tell? Do you know what's next? Can you let us know what's going on?
I can let you know one of your 2 options. You'll be playing in a number 1 contender match to go on to challenge for the title. In that contender match, you will face one of 2 people. You will face either fellow faction mate and returner Amaru Moses, or former teammate Antonio Chavez. Both interesting options. I'd like
Sophie's choice.
But yeah.
We want 1 and 1 only. We want Rue, and because that just keeps it within the faction, and one of us goes for the belt, and I'm cool with that. So I think Rue has everything it takes to go that distance, and I think him and Jake is actually both like him returning, Rue learning new categories, Jake trying to up his studying towards Fandom. I think it's a pretty even match. I didn't know going in how close it was going to be between Kaiser and Jake because I kind of downplayed Jake's Fandom ability, but the movie knowledge he carries in his head, I mean, he can compete in this division. It's proven. He's even each round with Kaiser, which I consider Kaiser in the top 10 of this league. So with that, I'm saying that I think I will be managing. I think it will be an even fought match, and I think it's great.
I would like to play either. I would prefer Amaru, obviously. Chavez would be fun because of us being a team for so long, but yeah, keep it in the Phoenix Club.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing it, Jake. Congratulations on the win. And thank you. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Jake. And thank you, Kaiser, for a great match. And thank you to all of you. Be sure to check out all the other matches going on here at Fandom Fights and at Multiplex in general. And we'll see you next time with another great match of Fandom Fights.
Then again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.